All right, good Thursday morning to you. Welcome. This episode of Weather Preparation on Thursday, April 18th. We do have some thunderstorm chances later today. These will likely be moving into Dallas-Fort Worth after 3 p.m., and storms could be severe. They're not going to be for everyone, but we will see these thunderstorms pack a punch briefly with a concern for some hail and some gusty winds. So let's talk about it here. You see after 3 p.m., the chance of rain climbs up to 50%. So half of us get rain, half of us just see the storm clouds on the horizon. They won't last long, and they'll move on out of here as the evening wears on off to the east by 6, 7 o'clock. Here's a view over Fort Worth as we're checking out the scene on this Thursday. We certainly have cloud cover. We've got humidity in place. It's warm, muggy weather out there. Temperatures climbing through the 70s and into the 80s this afternoon. We'll wind up around 88 in DFW. So we're seeing temperatures more like late May than the middle of April. So this will be heat and humidity for thunderstorms to develop. So here's the timeline as we go through the day today. We're looking at these thunderstorms again after 3 p.m. Between now and then. Just mostly cloudy with a few peaks of sunshine. Storm chances could be as late as 8 p.m. in Dallas-Fort Worth, but the more likelihood is seeing those storms around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. And as we go later into the evening, I think by 8, 9 o'clock, those storms are off to the east. So let's kind of walk you through here. Our computer model, it's been pretty consistent, showing that pretty quiet weather through early afternoon. But after 3 p.m., as you see here, a little development along that cold front out to the west. And then as the line kind of further develops to the east, it probably won't be a solid line of storms, but rather a broken line of thunderstorms. And 5, 6 o'clock, notice the storms kind of broken along that line, and certainly they'll probably get stronger as they head eastward. 6, 7 o'clock, the storms could put out some hail and gusty winds. As we head into later into the evening, around 7, 8 o'clock, notice most of Dallas-Fort Worth starts to clear out. And once you're behind that front, a north wind develops and you'll be in the clear. But ahead of the front, points to the east of that blue line. That's where we'll see the storm chance kind of hang on until around 8 or 9 o'clock with the severe threat encompassing all of Dallas-Fort Worth. We're in this yellow shading. The concern here for tornadoes will be farther to the northeast, up toward Missouri into St. Louis and southern Illinois. They've got an enhanced risk of severe weather. We're in the level 2 here in DFW. Here's the risk assessment as far as severe weather is concerned. Large hail and damaging winds will be the main components with these storms, although not every storm will produce hail and winds. The tornado threat is pretty low here in North Texas. It's not zero, but overall it's pretty low. And then the storms that do develop will put out some locally heavy rain, so there could be some ponding on the road, some standing water. And again, the timing here looks to be, let's bring up the computer model once again, the timing looks to be for the drive home from work or any late after-school activities could be affected around 4 or 5 p.m. in Dallas-Fort Worth, and then points to the east later on this evening. So this is one round of showers and thunderstorms later today. The chance 50%, so about half of us. But tomorrow looks dry. And then look at this. We've got more rain coming in for the weekend. Not good timing on Saturday if you've got some outdoor plans. Right now it does not look like it's going to be a total washout, meaning there could be some dry hours, but the rain definitely looks widespread. And if you've got some outdoor plans, have a backup plan. Looks like the rain totals could exceed 2 inches. And then into Sunday, maybe a brief shower early in the day, but I think most of the rain this weekend will be on Saturday. And we're still looking at the cumulative total, over 2 inches of rain. So let me walk you through it here as we check on the statewide forecast for Thursday. Evening thunderstorms developing in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. As we head into Friday, much cooler weather pushes in. You can see Amarillo and Midland highs in the 60s. Meanwhile, a little farther to the south, that's where it's still going to be pretty warm in the 80s for San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Houston, Austin. As we head into Saturday, notice the rain. It's going to be pretty widespread across north and central Texas. High temperatures much cooler. Look at the Panhandle, only 48 for the high on Saturday. Thunderstorm chances down into San Antonio as well. Here in DFW, highs in the 60s. Out in West Texas around Midland In Odessa, highs in the 50s, so chilly for April. And into Sunday, most of that rain kind of shifts on to the east and southeast. We'll see high temperatures, plenty cool for this time of year, in the 60s and 70s statewide. A few 80s in far south Texas. Let me bring up the extended forecast here, and you can see storm chances later today. Until then, partly to mostly cloudy, high 88. Tomorrow looks rain-free with a high of 71. There might be a sprinkle or two, but for the most part, rain-free on Friday. And then we're looking at rain returning on Saturday. It's an 80% chance, along with some cool weather this weekend, highs in the 60s. A brief shower possible Sunday, otherwise just cloudy and cool, 64. Maybe some afternoon sunshine Sunday. Next week, we start the process all over again. Pretty nice day on Monday and Tuesday, but then we warm back up with another chance of storms later in the week. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me here on Weather Preparation. Make it a great day.